You can draw this entire illustration in just 5 steps, and all we have is a majority of them where you just have to copy, invert and paste, and you will have this amazing illustration in just no time. We are going to start off with a resolution of 2080 into 2860. We are hopping on to the most easiest step. We are going to use a fountain pen and pick any shade of purple you like. I'm going with a little lighter shade here, and with the help of freestyle, just give a curvy mountainy look in a new layer, and then fill the layer using the fill bucket option. This will be the reference to the rest of the image, because this illustration is divided into two halves. One will be the sky, another will be the grass and river. So we are moving on to painting the sky, and using coarse watercolor brush we are adding a pastel tone of yellow, pink, peach, and we have few brighter hues which is pink and purple, and also a darker shade of purple here. With the help of blending brush we are just going to slowly blend it across, and we are going to blend from top to bottom, slowly blending the lighter to the darker shade. Once we are done, we are just going to smudge it around, and then we'll have the first layer of sky. Then we'll move on to add a new layer, and with the help of coarse watercolor brush we are just going to add a few more strike of pink, some purple, and some more orangish tone, because this is a reference of early morning. You're traveling in a train and just you're watching this beautiful sunrise, and also the moon is still visible in the sky. And with the help of wash brush we are just going to slowly blend this cloud across, and then we are not going anything more fluffy or anything. If you want the fluffier version, you just have to do it in a circular motion, otherwise we are good here. We are just going to blend both the color and slowly smudge in to the sky layer. Also, if you look on the right side, we may have more layers here. Now we hop on to the most important step, which is to draw a grass. First, we are going to draw a grass at a distance. We are using dry ink brush, and then we are slowly going to dab it across, making it look like a grass at a distance. And this illustration actually looks like it is captured at a distance, mountain and some trees or grass. And once we are done, we are going to add a new layer, and there we are going to add the river layer, and also which is going to be a part of a flowy river passing through a very beautiful grass. In we are using that inker to add the outline and the inside of the grass. We are doing one curve line, one little small mountain line, and then we are just going to fill the layer with the help of fill bucket, and then we are just going to add a drop of grass at a distance and in the edge as well. And this, however, is the first layer of the grass layer, and also we are going to smudge it across, because once we have this clean canvas we can keep on adding the rest of the element as we are in depth into the illustration. We are going to use a feathery brush to add few more strikes of grass at a distance, or grass in the grass. So just I'm smudging across the edge of this so that it looks like a river is going to pass by, and then there is a flower or garden around it. And now with the help of feathery brush we are just going to add few more leafy structure in the grass, and then we are going to again blend it with the help of wash brush, because we just want this edge to look like the grass is popping out, not the entire illustration is just the highlight for this. Once we are done blending it across, we are just going to do the most simple step of adding river. We are going to copy the sky layer, and then we are just going to invert it and then place it beneath the grass layer. And I'm happy how this turned out. And then we are going to copy the grass layer. We are going to do the same thing, invert it across and erase the rest of the grass layer, because I just want the heavy shadow of the left side of grass illustration. And then we are just going to reduce the opacity of the layer, looking like the shadow fallen in the river. As of now, we are already finished the first half of the illustration. We have finished with the sky, the river, the grass. Now we are going to do this showstopper, which is to draw a railway bridge where a train is passing by. We are using the help of symmetry here to add the line, and also we are using fountain pen with the help of draw style. We are just going to add those curves so that it is balanced in both the side, and with the help of fill bucket option we are going to fill the rest. Now the curve looks little bit uneven, so I'm just going to slowly add the curve, and also we are just going to make the bridge little more appealing. Also you can add the shadow or depth of this, but here at this point we are just taking the picture standing at a distance. This more look like a lo-fi anime style where you're just a main character standing at a distance watching a train pass by, and you're enjoying this early morning walk in a countryside. And also we are using again fountain pen, and then we add two layer. One is the outer dark layer, another is a lighter inner layer. We are going to blend, and then now with the help of flow airbrush we are just going to add a strike of light yellow for the window of the train. I'm just going to reduce the size of it, and I'm happy how beautiful it has turned out. Once we are done, we are into the most interesting part of my illustration, which is to add moon and star, and also we have fireflies at the end because this is an early morning. And of course this entire illustration resemble of anime. If you're watching any recent anime, or if you have any reference for me, please feel free to drop by because I'm an anime junkie. So for the moon we are using fountain pen, and also with the help of fill bucket we are going to fill the circle, and then with the help of cashmere eraser I'm going to erase the edge of the moon. I want a very thin crescent moon here. Once done I'm using speckle to add the star around the moon, and then with the help of sparkle I'm going to add those shiny star in the sky. Once done I'm going to copy and paste the moon and star layer into the river, and with the help of hairbrush I'm going to slowly give a push across, looking it has fallen the river and the river is flowing. You can do so much more to this, but I'm happy how this has turned around. Hope you are enjoying this illustration. If so, make sure to like and share and subscribe to the channel because there is many more interesting illustration coming by. And also if you have not yet subscribed to my newsletter, please make sure to subscribe. I'll make sure to leave the link down below and also in the cue card, because every Saturday is a free newsletter from my inbox to yours where we talk about what I have learned this week through podcast, book, and also this heartwarming illustration. What is the reason behind I'm painting specific this illustration? I think I've watched too much of Spy into Family, and I really like after a period of time I've watched it. And thank you very much for joining on today's illustration. See you in the tomorrow illustration. Till then, have a great life. Enjoy every second because life is very short and you have to do a lot more than you actually think of, because our dreams are just a dust in this vast universe. So see you all tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye.